Hello, everyone. Liam Caddison here, as we are doing another edition of Humans on the Internet. I am this week's host, and joined alongside me this week, we have...
Zuko.
I'm Lauren.
This is Zuko. Behind Zuko is me, Simon.
Yeah. We got the memo from Zuko that he wanted to be on the podcast this week, so
Our first special guest.
Exactly. It's great to have you. It's great to have you on this week's edition, Zuko.
Fuck off. I'm just saying what I think he would say.
Oof.
He would.
So, how are we all doing this week? I
mean, it's Monday, so it's only been one day.
This past week, how have we been doing?
I'm okay.
You awake, Lauren?
Kind of.
Yeah. How was the fair overall?
Why don't you tell people where you've been?
Yeah. So past 2 days I spent at the Oklahoma Renaissance Fair at the Castle of Muskogee. So
the Castle of Muskogee.
Yeah, it's not a real castle.
But it has such an authentic name.
Yeah.
It's a year-round little medieval-based fairground, so they do different events there for different holidays. So, but the biggest one is the Renaissance Fair. So I've spent the last 2 days in corsets and with various weaponry around a whole bunch of other nerds. So that was fun.
I'll throw up a few photos. Are you happy with me throwing up some of the photos that you posted?
Sure.
But yeah, it sounds like it was a complete blast, because we were seeing the pictures this weekend, and yeah, it looked really, really amazing. So
it's the first convention-esque thing I've gotten to go to in quite a while now because of COVID. So
yeah,
it's quite fun. This was also my dad's first Renaissance fair, so I dragged him along for the first time.
Oh,
did he enjoy it?
I think so. He was, cheering quite loudly at the jousting match, and had a great moment where he pointed to a guy in cosplay and said, "Is that Kylo Ren?" And I said, "No, Dad, that's Jon Snow."
Oh wow.
Kylo really knew nothing.
Did he not dress up?
No, he was the only one out of our family that did not dress up for the
occasion.
I tried really hard. I had a men's-sized peasant top I was trying to get him to wear, and he refused.
Oh, wow.
And then before we went out the door, I tried to force a flower crown on his head, and he also refused.
Oh, no. So. Is he too manly to wear a flower crown?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well...
That's... Main thing...
I did my best.
Main thing is, though, that it sounds like it was an enjoyable weekend, and a nice little light, especially while still going through a dark time. So yeah. But yeah, Simon.
I've been doing all right. I spent the weekend. What did I do on Saturday? Because we didn't have a game of D&D, which we normally do, and there's no football now because the football season's over. So, I cleaned because Alex was coming over. So I spent a good 6 hours cleaning my flat. Because Alex came over yesterday, just Sunday. And we watched The Interview, which I don't know if anyone's seen that film. It's Seth Rogen and James Franco.
I watched it last year.
It's something. It's got the guy who plays Jimmy Woo in it. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name.
My head. It's out of me.
But he plays Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
He does a pretty good job at impersonating the supreme leader of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea in all his glory. And then we watched Hell's Kitchen for the rest of the day.
Oh man.
Which was a delight, you know. Other than that, it's been all right. I've just been working a lot and yeah, just living life as you do. You know?
Yeah, I know that movie is it goes there. So yeah. But
yeah, it's got some funny moments and some cringe moments.
Yeah.
What about you? How are you, Liam? How's your week been?
It's been pretty great, actually. I've been feeling a lot of motivation recently. Lost a bit of weight. I'm now just under 15 stone, so that's great.
That's good.
I've just basically been in a great mood this week, so it's been pretty great.
Awesome. That's very good to hear. You know, by the end of this podcast, I aim to depress you again. You know,
just
make it my life's goal. If I'm going down, I'm dragging everybody else with me.
Just
Marty
remind
there,
me.
buddy.
Join us, Liam. Join us.
Tell me Ferrari aren't winning this weekend, and
Who?
that'll do it.
Who? What?
Who?
Ferrari.
Who?
What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
F1.
Never
You're
heard of
speaking
them.
a different language.
Best sport.
Now, Bree is interrupting the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Asking me to turn on the server. I think this is
Hey,
very
Bree.
unprofessional of her.
Yeah, Bree.
We're
Come on.
recording
Bitch.
podcast.
Wait. Wow.
I'm gonna have to mute the chat because otherwise it's gonna bleed over.
Oh yeah.
Into-
We're not exactly
Way to
helpful.
interrupt Simon's audio.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Come on, Bree.
So Brianna, if you're watching this on Wednesday, thanks. This is all your fault.
Oh, she's just realised. Too late now, Bree.
Doing so well. You know,
Too late,
we're on
too
such a
late.
professional, well-polished episode before
Yes.
this.
Bree, how's the arthritis?
Oh, yeah. That's what you get for interrupting Bree.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you were talking about Ferrari? Is that some kind of fairy convention or something?
Yes.
I didn't peg you down as the type, Liam, but more power to you, buddy. You know.
What can I say? I'm full of surprises. So,
It's official. Liam's just come out as a fairy, live on the internet.
well, we got the title.
Liam's coming out.
Yep. Big surprise, people. I didn't think I would be revealing this information today, but here we are.
How do you think? And you know, this isn't. I don't know why we're moving on to the topic of fairies, but how do fairies come up with their alter ego names? Like, how do you think that happens? Is it like a long process, or you know? Because I just couldn't imagine having another name.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you may as well just say, how do planets feel being named Jupiter and whatnot when they could have their own names? So you could just say that.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure how planets being named comes into it, but I was
They
just
have
thinking.
feelings.
I was just thinking, like, you know, what's the process for coming up with a new name? You know.
Pass.
I just thought, you know, it's just an intriguing thought that I had.
Very interesting. Yeah. Even Lauren's like, you
I'm
broken
not awake
Lauren.
enough for this.
Lauren's just blue screened.
I don't know what's happening.
What's happening is we're going to be talking about what we've watched this week, because that is a lame segue. But yeah, what have we been watching this week?
Anyone?
I've already talked about what I've been watching, Hell's Kitchen and The Interview. So, what have you been watching, Liam?
I haven't really been watching much different to what I usually do. Though I did finish season 6 of Buffy, and wearing mascara was a mistake. Yeah. I saw myself on like the recording. I'm like, oh great, I need my wipes. Where's my wipes? So yeah. And do we hear Wild Toulouse?
Yep.
Hey Toulouse. But yeah. I actually also watched for the first time How to Train Your Dragon.
You've never seen that before?
No. A day before we were making references of D&D as well. So that was good timing. But yeah, I have not seen How to Train Your Dragon before.
It's like my favorite animated movie of all time.
Oh man, it is so good. So but
have you just seen the first one?
Yeah, I've just seen the first one. I'll probably get around to the rest at a future date, but yeah, it was a good movie. So
I love those films so much.
It's just so like fun and wholesome, especially Hiccup and Toothless, like their interactions. So yeah, but it was a pretty solid movie. So yeah. There was actually one thing that I do regret saying, actually, because I was like, in joke, he's lost his leg. 2 seconds later, it's revealed. Yeah, I'm like, oh no. So yeah.
Good job.
Well done, Liam.
Yep.
Well done.
I'm just disappointing as usual.
What's that T-shirt you've got on? I can see the little.
So Alex got me this for Christmas. So.
Oh, that must have been difficult for him. We know how much he hates F1. Has he still sat down and watched an F1 race with you yet? But he's made you watch BTS.
I don't. I'm not sure if like we were going to go through that. I know it was talked about, but I think that was shifted to last year's.
No, we never put it on last year's Extra Life. We decided against it.
Yeah, that's why. So yeah,
I'm sure that there was one where you had to watch. Was it a year before we had it on there?
The year before, and we didn't reach that goal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I in hindsight though, me listening to BTS was a great choice. So
I've just realised that today in the UK we've had the second to last set of restrictions lifted. So like today is the day when people can have food indoors, they can meet people indoors, restaurants reopened fully, and then June the 21st or 22nd is when everything just goes. Like they think even masks might be gone. But I've just realised that today might be the first day that Alex could do his swimming with sharks experience.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing if the place is open right now.
I think Alex will just have to kill you just with the fact that you just brought this up.
Well,
we have a whole bunch of stretch goals we still have to fulfill. So.
Yeah. And I'm just having a look here. Because, I mean, guess who's going up to his house for a couple of days in a couple of weeks? And who could possibly take him and record said experience.
Oh man, if you didn't even tell him, just like, hey, I got a surprise.
Ooh, book tickets, Skegness Aquarium. Let's have a look and see when the earliest. Should we do this live on the air? Right. Shark educational dive. Age ranges 10 years to medically fit.
What age range?
I know, £130 for 2 hours. Let's do that. Where can we book? Oh my god, there is actually slots available on the days. There's one available on Saturday, the 29th of May at 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. If
Yes.
you booked it right now on
Do
air.
it. Do it.
Oh, I don't have the money available right now. I don't get paid until the end of the week.
That would be
What is your
so
estimated wetsuit size? I wouldn't know what that is either. Are you a certified diver? Yes.
Oh my god.
This is great. We can do it. So now that we know we can do it, I'm going to speak to him later.
Oh man.
Just say, hey, babe.
Just throw it around just like a casual thing. Oh. I think Alex is
swimming with sharks.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think Alex's soul has just left his body. You could imagine like you've got the chills on the back of your neck, you know, when that happens. Yeah.
It's his own fault though. And to be honest, I think he assumes it's going to be like a 5-minute dip in, dip out, you're done. But all of these tours are like full-on 2-hour experiences.
Oh!
Where you're not in a cage. You know, you are in the aquarium itself, in a wetsuit with oxygen. And you're just left there, just free flowing, you know.
Oh no.
So if you're interested in doing any kind of shark diving experience and you are in the Skegness area, I advise to book now before we get Alex in, because he will likely kill most of the fish life there once he does get inside. He will be on ultra defense mode.
Oh my goodness. So yeah. We've moving on to our next topic. We've recently returned because last year, for a bit of context, of course, with life being terrible and whatnot, we all decided let's play Minecraft on the rig, and we've of course been trying different games out in between last year and I guess as of this moment, but we've recently returned to Minecraft. And I've actually got a clip returning to the segment this week on Minecraft, where Chaos just decided to reign. So basically, for context, for not just the viewers but also Lauren as well, because she wasn't there for this event, so basically how this all started was we visited a dojo, didn't we? I
don't remember exactly how it started. It was we were on an adventure, as we do, and we found a dojo, which is a huge dojo-like building that spawns in one of the mods. And so we all tried to get into it in different ways. And we fought our way through it. Liam and Brianna on one side and me and Alex on the other, until we ended up at the very top of the building. And it is like an open-air dojo. Mm-hmm. But just think Minecraft monsters instead of, martial arts experts. And so I think at first Alex tried to run off with the loot.
Mm-hmm.
And so as the operator on the server, I have the godlike powers, so I just teleported him straight back. It was like, yoink, no you don't.
Not just that though, but he was so far up in the air, wasn't he?
Yeah, I decided to add a few thousand feet to his telemetry. As a little, don't do it again kind of message. But then I don't know how it was that Bree started to run away.
Because at first you and Alex fought because of the teleporting. So you and Alex were having a little sparring contest, and then you decided to turn your attention to both me and Bree in trying to kill us. So
we got bored.
Yeah.
And we just thought, wouldn't it be fun?
But yeah, we basically have a clip following the fallout to that incident. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can't hear the sound.
It's just very quiet as all.
There, Alex.
Oh. Uh-oh. What's he doing?
I'm running for my life. Oh my god, Liam Lavender! Oh!
Bree, we're supposed to be on the same side.
Hold on, I'm falling from the
Frame rate sucks.
Oh no.
Yeah, you might want to come to me.
Is it just when you record, Liam? I'm guessing it goes this low.
No, it came out fine. Yo,
I was right on her. I was right.
No.
I don't know what everyone's going low over because I can't see the messages.
Oh.
I can't even know. Yeah, Liam's made a run for it.
He abandoned you.
I know, what the hell?
Oh yeah, because I didn't abandon.
Did you capture any of the fight, Liam, or is it just you running around listening to the fight?
I caught Bree and
Oh, so it's my
Bree
fault
attacking
now?
me and whatnot.
You're the one who left me!
Well, maybe if you trajectoried to the north a bit when you got teleported, then maybe this would be an issue.
If you were a man and promised that how you were supposed to
Oh,
lead
so
them
we're
away.
using sexism now? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, I remember this argument.
You're the one who brought it up first.
Well, you're the one who said if you were a man.
You could always join our team, and we could hunt Liam.
No.
Give me a second. We're in the middle of a fight. Liam, you were the one who said it first. You're the one.
You're the one who argued, saying it was my fault I left you when it wasn't.
Because it was, because you said that you were gonna fend them off. Ow, fucking skeleton. Unless it's you.
How is it me? Why would I do that to you?
I think it's coincidence that Brianna doesn't work well on anyone's team.
Arguing with me, may I ask?
No.
I'm not the one picking fights. You were the one who started it by saying it was your fault to begin with.
No, I wasn't saying it's my fault. It's your fault.
No, that's what
So
I'm saying.
this is what
that
Minecraft
you
is
said
like
it was
when
my
I'm gone.
fault.
Chaos.
Pretty much.
It isn't.
I don't even know what's going on right now, and I was there.
I'm so confused.
Right. Oh, okay. That's when she died.
We better teleport her back so she can get her stuff. But fuck me, that was funny.
Alright,
You're a bear. I'll keep things off you, or I'll try.
Brie, I'll teleport you to me in a second. Once I've killed
As
this.
I was saying before I was rudely killed. Liam,
Oh, you're gonna blame?
it's your
Are you
fault.
gonna blame your death on me?
Oh yes, of course I'm gonna blame my death on you. Because instead of luring at least one of them away, you just thought, I'll just fuck around.
Simon was supposed to be chasing me, and he was too slow.
He's blaming me now.
Yeah.
I promised.
I don't see how Simon teleporting is my fault.
I think this is when Bree officially switched sides.
Liam, if you stop, you have to face
stop
Bree like a
lying
man.
to me?
I didn't even do anything that time.
Liam, face me like a man. You won't.
Wow.
You won't. It's your
That
little
was
dick.
a costly break there, Liam.
Well, I had to eat, so.
Oh, this is when Alex was chasing you, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was.
Oh, yeah, I
Everyone.
remember. I was firing arrows at you.
Ow, ow.
Both
Yeah.
fine now.
I'm not the one getting blinded.
Oh yeah, because he kept putting that protection aura on me, didn't he?
Yeah, Alex has got this weird magic mod that only he's able to use right now.
How the turntables.
Come back here, Brie.
And
Do it, bitch.
he kept blinding me.
Ah!
And then Alex accidentally killed me when Bree was supposed to.
No,
Accidentally. The day Alex
Yes.
accidentally kills someone.
Because I just
You know.
looking and
Mhm.
it just comes out of the water and just dies.
Bree got her revenge afterwards, but yeah. basically, it all descended into chaos with Bree blaming me for the fact that Alex and Simon caught up to her. So
That clip was 90% Liam killing mobs, and then 10% Liam dying. So you're a little confused.
So are we.
Yeah.
It was just basically the chaos that stemmed, because I wasn't going to like post the several minutes of the entire thing essentially. So yeah. So I tried to condense it into
You'll just
the
have to
chaos that me
stay.
and Bree.
You'll have to stay closer to the action next time rather than running away.
Yeah,
I
Liam,
was-
be
I
a
was-
man.
Yeah. Grow a set
I was defending myself.
by running away.
Yeah.
The French way.
Oh wow.
If you're French and you're offended,
Oh wow. Oh man.
I don't know what to say.
Don't just be a man apparently and fight Simon and Alex. That's the lesson we've all learned.
Yeah. Just fight us.
Don't run away, because otherwise it's will get you arguments, and yeah, people betray you.
Only if you run away poorly.
I
You run
didn't
away
run
if
a-
you... Well, you obviously did because you got killed.
Yeah, because I was lacking food. I was tired, so
You didn't prepare for the
I did.
eventuality that Alex would betray you, which is...
Alex didn't betray me though.
Well, he killed you.
Bree did. Yeah, accidentally. Although
So that was Minecraft. You can tell it's been a while since we played that.
yes. And
Check back on
Yeah.
episode 28 when we next check out Minecraft.
oh man. But yeah, so shall we go for Hottie of the Week?
Already?
I don't know what
You
else
want this to
say.
be the
Like,
shortest podcast
Yes.
This is gonna be the shortest. What?
Okay, so what else? What else shall we talk?
What do you want to talk about, Liam? What is a hot pressing issue that you just feel like you need to talk about right now?
I don't know. I don't have anything like urging in terms of like discussions and whatnot. So
No, hot button topics.
I don't know. I'm loving the new Resident Evil game that's out. So
How far through have you gotten through the new Resident Evil that's just come out?
I haven't played it. I've just been watching like
Oh, so-
clips and whatnot. But I'm
Okay.
I'm still.
I thought you'd
loving
played it. I thought...
This is gonna be the worst episode of the podcast we've ever recorded.
Well, you know...
Let's just go off the script. Let's just go off the script.
There is no
last week.
script.
We haven't.
No,
We haven't already.
Yeah.
Now is where it breaks down for you.
Yeah. Everything had been going so straight to the plan
Oh
before.
yeah. Everything was like neat beforehand. I mean, my camera was having a dance. Spent 10 minutes trying to get that to stand. So
Well, I mean, just put it on your monitor.
but then the thing will look off. Like you'll basically see just past my nose.
But you can angle it.
Because I've got a new camera, so I'm not using the Logitech one anymore.
Ah.
I'm betraying Logitech, but
So, you're having camera issues.
yeah. Well, not anymore, so that's great.
This is just the most thrilling episode.
I wonder how many people are still watching right now.
I can tell you it's a strong 0.
Strong 0. Well,
even Nick has abandoned us at this point.
Yeah, things are bad when Nick leaves. Nick and Stuart. They're the two that, you know,
Have a head out.
when they abandon us, we know we fucked up.
Yes, that's the line.
Shows you how much we appreciate you guys, though.
Every time we bring them up, I'm always reminded of. Have either of you seen the film That Thing You Do? It's about like a Beatles-esque like one-hit wonder band in the 60s. But there's one line that I love from it. It's when they're just getting started as a band and they're doing like the smallest gigs around town, and there's one guy that's always there following him. And he's like the only person in the audience clapping, and they're like, "Hey, is that our fan?" And I'm constantly reminded of that.
Basically like having parents in the crowd.
Uh-huh.
Nick and Stuart, you are our parents.
Yes.
Congratulations. Now applaud.
Oh man.
Oh dear.
But yeah, we love you guys. So, yeah.
Maybe we should just do Hottie of the Week. Maybe we should just bail. Quit while we're already so behind.
I'm not sure what else to speak about. Like, excited for Loki.
I mean,
that's coming out. Is that coming out next week or?
No, it's not till next month.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 weeks, I think. 2.5 weeks. The 4th? Is it the 4th? There he is. There he is.
The shrine.
That's something we can talk about. How Loki was apparently, used inspiration as the Teletubbies.
Oh yes, I saw that article. And
did you not see it, Lauren?
No.
Apparently, they took inspiration from the Teletubbies when writing this series.
I'm not even kidding. There's an article about this. Like the director has basically come out and said that.
Yep. That's
what inspiration can you take from the Teletubbies? It's an acid trip of a children's TV show.
Well,
I said this to Alex yesterday when he came down. I said, I think when it came to writing WandaVision and Loki, I think they just got a bunch of writers, threw them into a room with a whole load of LSD, and just let them go. And I think Loki is like when they were coming down. I think that's what Loki's gonna be.
Oh dear.
I'm just getting like flashbacks to Legends of Tomorrow because that show is just off the rails. In a good way though, but I can't imagine Loki's going to be disappointing. So I'm kind of expecting
it's
for
Tom
this show.
Hiddleston. It's impossible for it to be disappointing.
Did you just say you expect it to be disappointing?
No, I said I don't expect it to be disappointing.
Oh, I thought for a second you said you did, and I was like, "Are you crazy?"
Well,
yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Do we even need to entertain that with an answer?
No.
Plead the fifth.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking out Loki. Like, especially if it's going to be as balls to the wall as it's apparently going to be. So I think that just makes me like more excited for it. So
well, I don't think it's going to be balls to the walls like that. When someone,
if you're like inspiring a show based on the Teletubbies, then
it's not based on. I'm sure
they took inspiration from it. You know,
which could be like the smallest thing in the world.
Could be the son, the baby son. Maybe the baby son's going to be in
baby Loki son. I actually think that someone actually posted a picture of that. So
they did.
Oh.
Though my theory is that Loki somehow has a mishap using the time stone and ends up in an alternate dimension where he becomes the green Teletubby.
I'll take
Which
that.
one is the green one? Is that Dipsy?
Yeah.
There's Tinky Winky, which was the purple one. Dipsy was the green one.
Yeah.
Lalo is yellow and Poe is
Poe.
red.
Poe was the red, yeah. And they had Tubby Custard. And Tubby Toast.
And they had and they had
Tubby
that.
Bye Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
they
for
had
Tubby
that.
Bye Bye.
They had Nunu as well.
Was that the vacuum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weird abomination of a vacuum.
I was only allowed to watch that show at my grandma's house when I was a kid.
Oh.
I wasn't allowed in our house because it was too stupid.
Oh, too stupid.
Wow, okay.
My mom didn't want me to lose any brain cells.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'm not even joking.
it is
For me,
complete bullshit when you look back on it.
yeah. I mean, that's it though. Like, do you ever go back, like, say you haven't watched a show for a very, very long time? Do you ever go back and just check out like bits and pieces on YouTube and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to see what the actors of the Teletubbies are up to now. So the show ran from 1997 to 2001.
Only 4 years and it's cursing our memories forever.
Yes. So Tinky Winky was played by an actor called Dave Thompson. And apparently, as soon as the show hit the screens, the character's handbag caused controversy. And he left after that due to creative differences.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he went on to be a stand-up comedian. But then I think he was replaced by someone called Simon Shelton.
Oh.
Yeah. Dipsy was played by stand-up comedian John Simmet throughout the entire 4-year run of the show.
Oh.
And he just went back to touring the country afterwards. Lala was played by trained dancer Nikki Smedley. She won the role after applying to newspaper ads for an actor to star in a new children's TV show.
Oh, how disappointed you must have been.
Can you imagine that? Mum, I've gotten the star role in a kids' TV show. Shows up
I'm
on
a
set the
giant
first day.
yellow monster with a television in my stomach. They're never gonna see my face. It's the acting breakout I was looking for.
This is the moment.
But apparently, after the show ended, she stayed in children's TV as a choreographer. So, well done her.
Making the most out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poe was played by British Chinese actress Pui Fan Lee. And after the show ended, the actress controversially played a lesbian in Channel 4 show Metrosexuality. I don't know why that's controversial.
I was gonna say
that time period.
Well,
I suppose.
Yeah.
Then she came back to be a presenter on CBB's channel, which was the kids' channel.
Oh.
Yeah. And the baby was played by Jess Smith, who is now 21 years old.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing an article about that, like, some point last year. Like, saying, this is me now.
Wait, what years did the show run?
Well, sorry, what year is this article? Oh, this is from 2016, this article. So,
Yeah, I was going to say, because then she'd be the same age as my sister. And
yeah.
Not accurate.
So, yes, she is just a normal person and is not actually a star in the sky.
Shocking.
Oh,
No.
I just found out Simon Shelton is dead.
Oh, wow.
He played
Wow.
Tinky Winky after
Yeah.
the original. Yeah. So, Tinky Winky is dead, kids.
Jeez.
Sorry.
And now, well, thankfully we
no.
won't have any children watching this.
If we have children watching this, there's something wrong.
Yeah. Go get your parents now and slap them in the face.
Please take me to Child Protective Services. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. I can only imagine the horrors a child would have to go through watching this program.
Or some like horrifying children's shows that you guys watched as a kid?
Oh, now you're getting onto a good topic. There are some really messed up shows. Trapdoor is one of them. And it was like a classic claymation, like, you know, plasticine stop animation. And it had no concept whatsoever other than this castle and this creepy landscape. And it had a trapdoor in it. There was this butler called Bert. And he apparently just served this master upstairs. And there was all these monsters down in the basement. And every episode, somehow, the trapdoor would get opened and all these weird monsters would come flying out of the trapdoor.
Huh.
Yeah, it's on YouTube if anyone wants to check it out.
Okay. I don't know if I have like a completely, I don't know, messed up show or whatever. I know like Shoebox Zoo, like I used to love that as a kid. That kind of went on to some messed up scenarios, and it was like I was always like very, very like, I don't know, traumatized over a death of a certain character, because you could literally, well, I wouldn't say hear them scream in pain, but they basically got thrown into a fire, and they were made out of wood. So, but they had these consciousness. I can't say the word, so that's great. They were alive because they were trapped there by this wizard as a punishment. So that kind of is messed up though, like in a sense, like you're given this gift of immortality, but your consciousness is being transferred into a toy, basically, or it was for in this case. So yeah, Shoebox Zoo was had some pretty messed up things going on from my youth. So yeah.
What about you, Lauren? Any weird, freaky kid shows?
Yeah, well, I was poor, so I didn't have like Disney Channel or anything like that, Nickelodeon, so I didn't grow up on that stuff. I grew up on PBS, the public broadcasting station, and that had such gems as, you know, Clifford the Big Red Dog and Caillou and those kinds of stuff. But my favorite and the weirdest was Between the Lions, which was a live action puppet show played to promote reading. So it was about like a bunch of lions that worked in a library, and there were other animals. There was a computer mouse that ran the information desk. The thesaurus was a dinosaur. It was and it would like they'd adapt like different like fairy tales or different stories from books and stuff, or they'd just do like promote actual like children's books that were out there. But it was super weird. It had like all these weird jingles for different things, but it's still like the fondest show I look back on, weirdly enough. Yeah, I'm sure they have the intro on YouTube if you guys want to look it up at some point.
Yeah. Speaking of all this, has reminded me, I kind of want to revert my, I mean, don't get me wrong, Trapdoor is weird, but there were some really strange ones, and one just popped into my head was a show called The Odyssey, and it was early 90s, and it's Canadian produced. I've just double checked. I had to search for it because it was something that I only have fleeting memories of watching, but it's a story about an 11-year-old boy who falls, hits his head, and goes into a coma. And the entire 2 seasons is about him going around in his own head in a fantasy world called Downworld, where no one reaches the age of 16. There's no adults. And it's like a dystopia. And he's got to try and find his way out of the coma. This is a kid's TV show. Like, how...
That's dark.
What?
Yeah.
That is dark.
Really dark.
Yeah.
Who decided to give this the green light for like a children's show? Like, gee.
Yeah. And then, like, the weird thing was it ended on a really, kind of like on an Inception kind of note where he wakes up, but he's not quite sure he's in the real world. And it ends.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be traumatizing.
Yeah. There's just some messed up ideas like for shows.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Dinosaurs? The kids show?
I'm
Like
aware of
90s?
it. I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
aware of it.
That has a very dark ending in which they all die.
Well,
The
Yeah.
world ends.
historically accurate.
It is. I guess
Yeah.
that's what they were going for.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a nice trip down memory lane.
Yeah. Especially the Odyssey. I will say though, just reverting back to Teletubbies, when I did watch it, there was one thing that creeped me the hell out, and there would be this like little segment for certain episodes, and it would change every week. The puppet traumatized me. There was like this puppet, there was this house and it had this puppet in, and just the appearance of the bloody puppet was terrifying.
Which show is
Like-
this?
Teletubbies.
Ah, I don't remember that.
Oh, I do. Like,
I
yeah.
haven't watched enough Teletubbies today.
No.
I just know that was like traumatizing for quite a few years actually. So yeah.
Still to this day.
Yes.
Believe it or not, my goth self was traumatized by The Nightmare Before Christmas as a kid.
Oh.
Your goth self.
Yeah?
And when you say your
What?
goth self, like,
I'm a little goth, bud.
oh, you just mean your goth self. So you just talking about, I thought you had like an alter ego that was
No!
just...
No!
I was like, what?
Me,
Your
a
goth
goth.
self? Yeah, I was just confused for a moment there because I thought again it was like an alter ego, and I was like, "What? Doesn't sound like you have an alter ego. That sounds like you." I was like, "What?" My brain just playing tricks.
Like that and like other stop motion stuff, like James and the Giant Peach.
Mm,
That
yeah.
film. Dude, that stuff was terrifying.
Yeah, especially the rhino, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, not only did like the design of some things just, terrifying for children, but also with the stop motion, it also made all these things move weirdly.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
It creeped around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
To this day, I still can't watch the scene in Nightmare Before Christmas where Oogie Boogie rips open and all the bugs fly out. I cannot watch that to
Well,
this day.
there's a stretch goal for...
No!
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a stretch goal for this year's live
I
stream.
already have to relive Insidious with y'all. I can't.
Mm,
We need multiple stretch goals. So, I'll have to remember that one.
I'll write it down.
Cool.
All right. But yeah. So
Do you want to move on to Hottie of the Week now?
Yeah.
I was going to talk about dreams, but yeah, how have we been dreaming?
I haven't.
Not really.
So just me.
Just you.
Just you.
I mean, I can say what my dream was because it actually involved the D&D group. So, and it was really weird. So, obviously we've spoken about it before about how last year we were planning on going to Disney World. So yeah, and it was weird because the dream was we would be going there, but we had to do like some kind of like, I don't know, chanting thing or whatever. We had to hold hands. We basically had to teleport there. I have no idea what was going on. And there were people surrounding us, but we couldn't ascend through the like portal because there were too many people like there. So we had to have like some kind of space, and we would ascend through the portal to Disney World. So it was weird. I was like, what the hell
Sounds like
this?
You were just dreaming that we were in a suicide cult or something. We must all take the pills.
It was weird. I was like, what the hell was that all about? Because that shit was trippy. So we eventually did reach there, but still, just thinking about it is just, yeah.
Have you ever thought about being a cult leader, Liam? Maybe that's what your brain is trying to tell you. Start a cult.
Join our cult. Join our cult.
No, start a cult. The catacult.
Oh
no. Yes, we've already got a name for it.
Great.
Now there's an episode title.
Yeah. The catacult.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Better start promoting.
Yeah, you need to come up with your godlike persona for everyone to worship you. And then your plan to have everyone commit suicide. That's pretty much what cults are now. Except for Scientology. Scientology is just about money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know.
So let's go to HOTI of the week and let's stray away from cults.
You best start believing in cults, Liam Carson.
Yes.
You're in one.
I will. Symbol will be a Ferrari logo or something.
Oh, okay.
No,
Honey
you
of the
just
week. Let's
ruined
go.
it. You've ruined
Honey
that.
of the week.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
You can't talk to me. I'm a cult leader.
We're not part of the cult, though. You know.
We gotta vote on last week's Hottie of the week.
Brainwashing.
Shut up.
Lauren's ready just to get this show done.
You need to go back to bed, apparently.
What was last week's Hottie of the Week?
Okay. I just watched it, so let me see. It was the baseball fans throwing trash cans onto a field.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was the really stupid one where
the dumb teenagers rolling a tire into a street in front of a car.
Yeah.
And then
mine was the pizza delivery guy, wasn't it?
Yours was the pizza delivery guy, who I'm voting for because he was the only one who wasn't an idiot.
Yeah, same.
I respect the hell out of anyone who commits to a bit.
Yes, that much. Well done, pizza delivery guy. You win our Hottie of the Week.
Yes.
Congrats.
You don't get a pizza. A Hottie pizza, I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
What?
We don't serve
don't
pizza.
know.
What?
If we were big enough and we made enough money, then yeah, we could absolutely send them a pizza that was customized for like Hottie of the Week. But you know,
we only get like 80 views a week at most, so
yeah, we can afford breadsticks at this point, you know, and they're free in most places.
We couldn't afford an Olive Garden breadstick.
Oh my god.
So who wants to go first? I can go first if anyone else is hesitant.
Go for it.
Okay. So my Hottie of the Week is not a person at all, not a human at all. It's actually a seagull known as Gus. And Gus frequents Aberdeen, way up in the north of Scotland. And he's become quite well known at the local co-op branch. I'll show you why.
I might know this.
So, Gus the Seagull is Gus the criminal. But this isn't his first time, apparently. Apparently he's been in quite a lot. And he's been known for getting the crisps, which is potato chips to Americans.
Yes.
But here, he's got himself a tuna sandwich. But there's one problem in his plan, is he's not big enough to operate the doors. And this is where nature and humanity come together to commit crime. You see the lady walking past, she's like, oh, that bird's stealing a sandwich. There you go, buddy. But even better, here's the police. Someone tries to stop him. Oh.
The first woman passed the vibe check.
Yes.
Yeah. That second woman, I was just like, what are you doing? Let the bird have his fish.
Leave the seagull alone.
Oh.
I've seen the video of him stealing a bag of chips or crisps.
Yeah.
Out of that store.
Yeah. Local only in Scotland could your local celebrity be a fucking seagull.
You've never been to Oklahoma then.
They're probably very similar, Scotland and Oklahoma.
In some ways, probably.
So who wants to go next?
Sure. So
Awkward stare down.
Yep.
I was trying to find a video for this, but because I know that there is one, it just wasn't included in the article, so that's great. But I do have pictures. I don't know, like if it's if the video, wherever the hell it is, says who this person is. But basically, this person, this truck driver, he was helping this elderly woman try to get to her car. The problem was there was a puddle, and she struggled to walk anyways, so she was in a bit of a predicament and needed assistance. And so this truck driver decides to use the lift thing on his truck as a way to getting her to her car without her going into the puddle. So I will say that my pick this week is the unnamed truck driver. So yeah.
That's very sweet.
Why did she park her car inside of a huge puddle?
I think she parked it before it rained, Simon.
Yeah.
Have you not noticed the issue here? Like, I'm assuming, was this in the UK?
I think it was.
What side of the car is the driving position in the UK, Liam?
Oh, yeah. I'm
considering the side of the streets that they're on, I don't think this was UK.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think they said where this took place, but
Yeah, I think I can actually see the steering wheel just there.
It's
yeah.
Oh well.
So yeah, but yeah.
Good on Mr. Unnamed Lorry Driver for helping the elderly lady not get wet.
Mm-hmm. Now for a significantly less wholesome story.
Oh no.
My hottie of the week is also not human. It is a cat, a black and white tuxedo cat named Felix. And I'm gonna let the cat speak for itself.
Okay.
just roll that video.
Oh no.
There's literally nothing I can say. The video says it all.
Last time we moved house, I introduced myself to the removal men by bursting through Mum's legs like a furry rocket as she opened the
Oh,
door.
no.
I did my speciality greeting, which is lunging perfectly at crotch level to the poor unsuspecting removal man lifting a box. In a vain attempt to protect his crown jewels, he dropped the box. Mum, however, really wished he would have sacrificed his jewels. As he dropped to the fetal position, the other removal men grinned at each other as they saw the contents of Mum's bottom bedside drawer, including a bondage gift set. To Mum's horror, as a whip, blindfold and nipple clamps lay strewn on the floor. I took off down the footpath, with a pair of red fluffy handcuffs attached to my collar. I didn't get far as one of the new neighbors was walking on the path. As he grabbed me, the red fluffy handcuffs detached. Mum watched him in awkward silence walk to our drive with me in one hand and the handcuffs in the other. Mum is pretty sure the neighborhood thinks she is an infomaniac.
Okay. Well.
I mean, if you're gonna have that kind of stuff, you gotta be careful about transporting it.
Yep.
I mean, you really should tape the box shut or something.
Yeah, label on extremely, fragile. So you know which one it is when they start to bring it in.
But to be fair, I don't think that would have stopped the man from dropping the box to protect his crotch from the flying cat.
No.
Good respect to the cat, though.
That is. I mean, I can imagine owning a cat myself. That is a common occurrence amongst removal men.
Yep.
It's just the idea of this cat walking down the road with the handcuffs.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
not only did he cause the scene in the first place, but then he spread the evidence around the yard.
Yes, in front of the entire neighborhood.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to vote for the bondage cat.
Yeah, bondage cat.
I'm gonna vote for Gus the seagull. And
so animals win this week.
Animals win the human on the internet of the week.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, that will be decided next week for humans on the internet. So yeah, those are the selections. But I think the animals have this in the bag. So yeah.
Oh no, I've just seen who it is next week. It's the Honesty Crew. Alex, Anthony, and Brianna.
Oh
no.
Lord.
So yes, this one may have been a little bit of a subdued podcast next week. I fear.
Yeah.
I fear those three being left alone.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I can already see it right now. So that's next week. Brace yourselves. But yeah, I believe that is everything regarding this week's edition of Humans on the Internet. I want to say thank you to Simon and Lauren for joining in this week's podcast. And big thank you to whoever's going to be watching this edition of Humans on the Internet. So yeah,
all three of you.
Thanks, Nick and Stuart.
Thanks, Nick Stewart. Is that our
fan? But we will see you guys next time. Hope you guys stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and watch yourselves. World's scary place. So
enjoying the Cataclan.
I was going to say that the catacult. Join it.
Cataclan. That's. Did you ever make an online Cataclan? You need to do that. Anyway,
we shall see you guys next time. Take care.